Hey all you imps, welcome back to Pikmin! In the last episode, we unlocked the Forest Navel and found blues. But now we're going to head on back to the Forest of Hope because we now basically have everything we need in order to get everything here. Technically also for the impact site, but I want to hold off on the impact site for something later to show off. But yeah, so hopefully we can get these last 3 ship parts relatively soon. Hold on a moment. That looks better. Okay, I was just doing like a small little edit. Anyway. I want to take out all the blues we got right now. Okay, you're all flowers, so let's get going. Because this is going to take a while, so we need to do one thing at a time. So this thing right here. Hit on that wall. I'll take some other Pikmin to do something else, but... I'm gonna go take down that big Bulblorb. And hopefully I'll use the blues to bring it back. Okay, now for what I was actually gonna do. Again, we probably use these for... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. If we had some more blues right now, then like we could get through something very quickly, but... Okay, I guess the blues got through what I needed them to. So then I guess we'll just head back this way, because we do need these reds for something as well. But we need to bring the blues back to get those sheer grubs and everything to up the numbers. Come on, stragglers, we gotta go. You can pluck the grass if you want, I don't care, just... Alright, blues, let's go. While they're doing that crap, we're gonna head on back over here. Pick up those enemies that they freaking defeated. Then once we get all those like, see, what we need to do is we need to take blues through here and build that bridge over there. Why are there some reds over here? And that should have been a really good boost to the numbers, yep. If you completely run out of a type of Pikmin, that will be a Pikmin extinction, and I believe it also ends the day, but the onion will spit out one last seed, kind of start you back up. You greedy bitch. Okay, seems like no nectar for you guys. Sorry. But it can't be helped. You don't have to worry about the tadpoles at all. Okay, so now while they're doing that, I'm going to run back over to the reds. This is basically going to be back and forth, because these last few ship parts are literally on opposite ends of each other. There's two over there where that one piece was that you saw, and then there's one piece all the way over here, which is why I wanted the... Also, there's a little shortcut down there in the stump. But, alright, I guess you guys... Oh, I should have had him doing this. But, alright, well, we'll run back. Hopefully they don't get hit by that thing that was in there. That was the Armored Cannon Beetle. I think by the time Olimar runs back over here, they should be almost done. Okay, they're halfway done. There is a glitch in this game where if a Pikmin, or really anything, is underneath a bridge as it gets constructed and it's finished, anything below it will die. I don't know if they fixed it in this version or not, but that was a glitch in like the original /Wii version, so I kind of doubt they fixed it. I think like how it works is that like it pushes them through the floor, so then they just hit like a death plane or whatever. Alright, so that's the bridge done. We're gonna grab this. I believe this is the Sagittarius. I found my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hockatate. Oh, to be back there right now. Alright, you leaves, come with me, and the one flower, come on. Okay, so they just finished the bridge. That's all fine and good. Now for what I was trying to do with those freaking yellows, but it wasn't wanting to work. Push this block out of the way. Or, not block, this box. Nope, keep pushing it. Oh, and they got the Sagittarius back, so that's good. Sagittarius, this was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. I have now recovered 9 out of 30 ship parts. If I just find 3 more, I might be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, so now that we have that, like, we might have to come back here one last time if we can't get this last piece in time, but, like, we should be fine. Technically speaking, we don't even have to fight the cannon beetle. Like, we could literally just, like, run around it. It really doesn't matter, but, like, I want to get that cannon beetle. Because it's quite a lot of, it's worth quite a lot of Pikmin. So it'd be nice to have. I think I'll use it for the blues, just so we can up the numbers. So come on, guys. Come on, stragglers. I guess I could just run around with them, but whatever, I like doing this. Okay. Now we're gonna grab the reds because they're extra power. And what you're supposed to do, the cannon beetle will suck up air and do that. Fuck. See, what you're supposed to do is do that. I wanted to show a demonstration when throwing a boulder, but I didn't want to kill everybody. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns harsh radiation in deep space into soft, infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back on the ship. Bro, freaking carry that, man. Blue. Why are there a bunch of... Oh, no, they got hit with the rock, didn't they? It's okay. Oh, and of course, like, the cannon beetle takes 30 as well. Come with me, I guess. And... Okay, so we are going to have to come back here one more day. It seems. Yeah, there's definitely not enough time to get what I want done. Man, I think we lost like 30, almost 30 Pikmin to that, man. It sucks. Radiation canopy. I have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. I have now recovered 10 out of 30 ship parts, so I can just find 2 more. I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. See, it's kind of strategic if you, like, take out the max Pikmin before bringing anybody here. Yeah, you miss out on getting flowers, but then you also don't have to worry about waiting and then plucking them later. You can just have the number go up. Plus, nectar exists, so it's really not that big of a problem. Okay, let's look at that number. 53. It was 50. It was 50 Pikmin. It was worth 50 Pikmin. All right, nice. Also, let's see here. Wait, no, I need to put back. Okay, so. All right. You have to wait for the Pikmin to go actually into the onion before you can get some more out. I'm trying to do a little Easter egg. If you have like a almost even number of Pikmin, they should sing something. I might not have the right amount. But there's supposed to be like an Easter egg where like they'll sing if you have like somewhat equal numbers. Alright, imps, back in your freaking onions, I guess. "5 days since impact. I've seen that, at times, the leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow into a bud and then a flower. It appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin sprouts, they gradually bloom over time. Fascinating. This meddling of plant and this melding of plant and animal traits is surely unique in the natural world. I have found flower Pikmin to possess incredible swiftness. When in a rush, I found pressing and holding A and then calling the power force with X to be quite an effective strategy. I also learned that new sprouts found growing on days following fierce battles are the result of seeds being left behind. That basically means if you have like a massive amount of Pikmin die in a certain area, the seeds will be left over and some new sprouts will be here. So if you, but they'll be in where they died. So be mindful of that. Freaking lost 30 today. What the fuck? I'm sorry about that, imps. I really did not mean for half of you to get freaking ran over. Well, let's just head back in here just so we can finish up the Forest of Hope. And then just work on the numbers, I guess. But, yeah, this is going to be a bit of an ordeal kind of thing. We're just going to take out 50. But yeah, see, it says 51, so there's likely someone out here from a battle. Alright. We want to throw these guys up here, but we want to be careful where we throw them. Because there is a hidden danger here. Because there's a reason why I didn't try and do anything earlier, because the part's not just sitting there. We have a bread bug situation where the part is being held by a certain creature. Problem is, it's also surrounded by 3 of them. Which one is it? It's the one furthest that way. Okay. So, nope, not that one. Fuck. Run. I think. Nope, it is that one. Crud. That is a burrowing snagret. The head is the weak spot. Its head can also get stuck coming out of the ground. That's like the opportune time to hit them. Their bodies are like heavily armored, so they don't take a lot of damage. But yeah, so they're like a weird bird-snake hybrid that burrow underground. And there we go. It's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it. So it doesn't do much good. I really should read that manual one of these days. Freaking Olimar, you're an idiot. Look, I love Olimar, but he is a freaking idiot. And now they're gonna freaking carry it through the freaking danger zone over here. All the snagrets and crap. It's okay, some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anyway, let's go, guys. Hopefully there's no bulb. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, he went and sat down. That's cute. But yeah, now we have that up. How much Pikmin do we have? Alright, we almost have 100 blues. We lost quite a few reds. Let's bring up the yellow numbers. Oh, there's the Geiger counter. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. I've now recovered 11 out of 30 ship parts, so I can find one more. I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Sucky thing about this, though, since we've done all this around here and not at the Forest Naval is likely going to have all the enemies back. Okay, we might lose quite a few more. They say the Pikmin have strength in overwhelming numbers, not in. Okay, this might be a lost cause. Alright, retreat, guys, retreat. Luckily, bulb orbs don't travel too far away from their original spot, so we're fine. I guess let's go get that sprout. You guys just chill over here. I'll be back in a moment. I'm assuming it's going to be a red one over here. Yep. Welcome to the world. You spawn out of a bunch of death. Hope you can live with that. Alright, let's see here. Honestly, I said we were going to bring the numbers up, but we've kind of already done that now. Yeah, so let's check that out. What's our numbers looking like when everyone's inside? Alright, so pretty even numbers, all things considered. Always want to have more reds than you do anything else. So let's see if I can actually get this thing going. Oh, the headphone's starting to die. Hold on. Is that... Okay, maybe that Easter egg isn't in this one, it's in the second one. Because they're supposed to sing something. Oh well. Bulblorb still hasn't come back there, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything out of the Force of Hope. Nothing else really needs to be gotten, I guess. Our numbers are decent. We've lost quite a few, I will admit. But, you know... I think it's time we end the day early, because that is something you can do. You can just go to sunset, which will use up the day. So, yeah. Let's do that, I guess. Yeah. It's either that or just do nothing and just walk around for a couple minutes. Blast off! "6 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in a release of a larger number of Pikmin seeds. I've also found ways to group Pikmin by color. I can hold A to grab one, press R to swap it out. Or I can press A to grab one for a moment and press X to dismiss them into like-colored groups." Man, the yellow hit a dip at one moment. So the reds. Oy. Sorry about that, guys. So long as the Lost in Battle doesn't go above the Pikmin we have, I'll be happy. Or the Pikmin we sprouted. Or, wait, no, I guess that wouldn't be... You know what I mean. But yeah, that's Forest of Hope done. So I guess in the next episode we'll be going back to the Forest Naval, probably to clear out the area again. But yeah. I hope you imps enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the reaction channel, and I hope to see you imps in the next video. Bye! Hey imps! I really hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you do subscribe, you are now an honorary member of the Imp Army, and I really appreciate that. So, yeah. Have a lovely day.